What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. And today we're finally going over the APEMAN dash camera that I bought. So a couple months ago, you seen I put up this $45 dash camera. I am currently using it. It is on my window. So we're going to go over the functions. And this one is extremely easy to figure out. There's not much to it. I haven't even read the little instruction book on it. It's up in the box somewhere. I just figured, hey, let's see if I can figure it out without using it. And it is way easier than that little cheap one we had before, that little $15 dash camera that I got at Walmart that ended up going all the way down. I think people posted on here it ended up going for like $4 or something for a dash camera, but that one worked. I still have it on the truck, but we have the new upgraded one. I'll see if I can pull some some video off of it. I tried to put the SD card in my GoPro and pull the footage off that way, but it's not working. So I might have to make another video once I get home, because it takes a mini SD card and I need the bigger SD card. I can't remember what they're called, like the conversion essentially. So you put the mini SD card into the big SD card and then put it into your computer so you can get the footage off. And I don't have the bigger SD card with me. So anyways, with that being said, let's jump into the functions real fast. It's, like I said, it's really simple, but I'll explain and I will show you as well. Okay, so here is the dash camera. As you can see, it's mounted on my front windshield. It is recording. See if I can get it to focus on the screen. There you go. So on the top right, you can tell it's recording. Top left, you can tell it's in camera mode with the little red blinking dot that lets you know it's recording. And then below that, it says that it's on a 5-minute loop. Below that is the vibration level, and you can adjust that in the settings for accidents, to record accidents. The bottom left, the little microphone, is just stating that it is recording noise, that way, or voice, if you will. That way, if like I get in an accident and like I'm recorded saying stuff like texting or something, you know what I mean, then obviously it was my fault. I got in an accident. You have the date and time stamp, and then the bottom right over here, you can tell there's an SD card in it, and it's charging at the moment. But let's jump into the functions. I'll explain what the buttons do on either side of the camera, and then we will jump into the function screen. But first I have to unplug it because my cord is pretty tight, and so I can't turn it to the left, if you will, to show you guys those buttons. Okay guys, sorry for the camera moving around so much. It's hard to stand up and hold the camera and show you guys this, but I'm trying. So here's the camera. So the buttons. So on the right side you have 4 buttons. I just turned off my camera apparently. But on the right side you have 4 buttons. So your OK button is your select button. So once you're in the settings and you want to select on, off, change your date, and then save it, things like that, that's the button you're going to hit, is the OK one at the top. The M button, I'm not sure what it stands for. I was assuming menu, but what it does when you push the M button, I'll show you in a second, is it goes from screen to screen, if you will. So if you want to switch from recording to taking a picture or watching the videos that you have recorded, that M button is how you select to go to those different things. Obviously the power button is at the bottom right, and your menu button, or sorry, your lock button is the bottom black button. But we're going to turn the camera back on, so we're going to hit the power button. It should turn back on here in a second, unless I didn't hold it long enough, because I don't ever turn this thing off. So there we go, now it's turning on. Alright, on the left side you have your select buttons. So your up and down button, obviously those are self-explanatory, the one with the up arrow and the down arrow. The middle button with the 3 lines on it, come on, focus, is your select or your settings button. So that's how you get into all your settings. And then you use the up and down buttons from there to go and choose where you want. And then once you get in there, then you use the OK button to select. So, and then your SD card slot at the bottom right. So let's jump into the settings. Okay guys, so from here, you can tell it's not recording. If I want it to start recording, all I do is hit the OK button. Boom, recording. Video, as you can see on the top left. Now, if I want to change and I want to take pictures, like I said, the button with the M on it over here, let me hold the camera on my, so you hit that, boom, now we're in camera mode. Okay, if we want to go from camera mode into the videos that we have previously recorded, hit the M button one more time. Boom, there's how you get into all of your videos you have recorded. And then it explains down here on the bottom how you go fast forward, how you go to the next video, how you stop, and how you play the videos. And then if you want to go back to your video camera mode, boom, and then we're back in the camera mode. We hit OK, we start recording. Now let's jump into the settings. Alright guys, I had to plug it back in, it was dying. The battery life isn't very good, but I leave it plugged in all the time anyway. So the settings menu, you want to go into settings, you hit the middle button on the left side. Well, you have to get out of recording first, sorry, I forgot about that part. So we have to stop the recording, then hit the settings button, and as you can see, you can switch everything from resolution all the way down. These are how you get into all your settings. And then if you want to go into one, you just hit OK. But what I want to show you, okay, let's go over. Sorry, you have to hit the M button on the other side. And then you see it switched from the camera settings over into just your basic settings. And so when you first put an SD card in, you want to go all the way down to the bottom down here, and it says format. Now you want to select that and format your SD card to this camera. Once you did that, then you can go mess around with all the other settings. So there's your date and time stamp. I'm sorry about the video quality, guys. I probably should have done this off of the window, but anyways, so you want to go into your date and time stamp, hit OK. Boom, there you go. You can use the up and down button to scroll through there. I'm not going to mess up my time because it's right. But, and then once you're done, I think you hit the M button and you go back. So, and you do that with anything you want to adjust. So, auto power off, beep sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it beeping as I go through it. Startup sounds, language, frequency, screensavers. Car number, which is your truck number essentially, format and whatnot. And then if you want to go back to the camera settings, hit M to get out and just hit your settings again, and it takes you back into the settings for the camera. And then you can scroll down, like I said, loop recording. Let's go OK and go into there. So you can set that for 1, 3 minutes and 5 minute loops. And so with the loops, it doesn't just record 5 minutes. So say your SD card is an 8 gigabyte or whatever, and that your SD card will hold like 30 minutes. So at 30 minutes, your SD card is going to hold 6 5-minute loops. So that's how that works. So you're not just recording a 5-minute loop over and over. You're recording a 5-minute loop, that one ends, another 5-minute loop, that one ends, all the way to 30 minutes worth of 5-minute loops, and then after that it starts recording over itself. So then after the 6th, so when you go from the 6th loop into the 7th loop, the 7th loop starts recording over your 1st loop, if that makes sense. And then all these other things in here, you got motion detection, you got headlight detection, you got a gravity sensor, which I showed you on the very first screen. That's how you adjust the gravity sensor. Parking guard, which is kind of just a watch that you can put it on when you leave your truck, essentially. So, and I leave mine recording all the time, and then to get out of this menu, you just hit M and go back, and then you're on that, and then we're just going to hit OK again to start recording. As you can see, I'm at a Home Depot. But very, very, very simple to figure out by yourself. Sorry again for the shaky camera-ness. As long as you guys listen, you can essentially figure it out. I mean, hell, you can figure it out on your own. I figured it out on my own. So very simple. Button setup is really, really nice, easy to mess around with. It's simple. So on the next video, I will pull video off of it, and hopefully it looks as clear as that right there, because that's pretty damn clear. So anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and pick yourself up one of these $45 APEMAN dash cameras from Amazon.